I was pressing some wrong buttons, so if delay there, but welcome to the stream. Hello there, Stormtrooper. How are we doing? How are we doing? I was pressing some wrong. Is the audio okay? It should be just fine. I completely forgot to, connect the camera, like the webcam, so that's why it's kind of delayed, but it is what it is. I'm trying to find a nice spot for it. I think that's good. That should be good. Hello there, Brick Motion. Alright, audio's good. That's nice to hear. And okay, let's get the music going. Hopefully there's no copyright. I don't think there is. Alright, we should be good. Let's actually connect the camera. There we go. Now, shall we, do you guys want to see like a quick recap of this one project here? 2,400 of the like last frames that I've done so far. I think we should do that so you guys can see. See, this is like one third of the entire stop motion, I think. So it's like 7,000 frames at this point, I think, in total. But yeah, let's go through it. Obviously there's no audio here, but yeah, I am the guy with the DaVinci tutorial. You are very welcome. I mean, someone had to make it. I mean, I think there was one DaVinci tutorial, but I'm not sure. But I think mine was at least. I hope I covered everything in that in those tutorials. I'm not sure what other tutorials I should make. Did I? Yeah, I did make the green screen and a lightsaber. Yeah, and then I did a blaster tutorial as well, so I got a couple. But yeah, let's actually look through this. I forgot to. I paused it by accident. In the meantime, I can just adjust the camera. How is the music, by the way? Is it too loud, too quiet? Sometimes it tends to be a bit loud, but it should be good. I think there's like a 20 second delay in the stream, but I mean, I'm glad those tutorials helped. It's always nice when people actually watch a tutorial and then it actually helped, because sometimes you'll watch a tutorial and it's not gonna don't help you at all. It's kind of boring, but alright, music is good. That's great to hear. There's gonna be a lot of editing of this. Very much editing. A lot of green screen. Hopefully that will go well. I got like I got some crazy scenes, honestly, like Star Destroyers exiting hyperspace. I got, TIE bombers bombing this entire rebel base, and yeah, the stuff that's going on here, even more explosions. It is crazy. I mean, no wonder it's taking me it's taking me ages to make this. Mostly because I've been, I have a job, and when you have a job, it's kind of difficult to have time for this. But what did I? But oh well. Also, my nose is completely blocked, so I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, no, like the DaVinci like green screen, it is actually really powerful. Like even if your scene is not perfect, you can a lot of times get around it. So again, I'm really glad I was able to help you with that. Anyway, let's actually get some action going here. It's not going to be a crazy long stream. It's I have work tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed early. Okay, let's see. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe I could zoom out a tiny bit more. Alright. He's looking good. I mean, the live stream quality obviously is not doing it justice here, but whatever. Music just turned off. What? Oh, I have to go. Oh well. I mean, we all have a busy lives these days, so. Okay, let's see. He's not supposed to start there. You know, this guy here, this rebel leader right here, he's really hard to animate actually, because his head is kind of stuck, it's hard to turn around, and then his armor is kind of wiggling back and forth, so I had to like redo like 10 scenes, like I think 10-15 times I had to redo a scene, because his like armor just keeps on moving, which is just insanely annoying. But try my best not to. I'm gonna. He's not gonna have that armor on later in the series. I can't be bothered with that. Okay, it's time to shoot some frames. Original, like preferably I should be streaming on Saturday, Sunday, but I work every other weekend, so. But I think next week unless I'm somehow done with the entire animation, I'll probably have another stream. Yeah, I did try some sticky tag, but I don't remember what happened. I'm not sure if it actually worked or not. I feel like it kind of worked. but then it was like the stick attack got like pushed out of the armor, but that's probably because I had too much. So maybe I should try that again. But for this scene, it shouldn't really be big of an issue, as long as I remember to push it, like try and like make it stay on one side all the time. It should be good. So thank you. My animation is in fact fire. I mean, there is a lot of fire in this scene actually as well, so let's see. Okay, now he just looks at the camera. That's not. Oh, he's so hard to move. Alright, now we can finally actually do the animation. So he just got saved by his son, who just shot this mud trooper right here. This guy. Could have probably done the death animation a bit better there, but oh well. You can see the blue tech in his head. Whatever. It's like sometimes you just gotta accept that your scene won't be 100% perfect, because like if that's all you do is like redo, it's like there won't be any progress, sometimes you just gotta accept it, and then eventually you'll obviously get better. Because if you fail one time, you fail 2 times, you'll start getting frustrated, you won't be able to focus on the scene. It's just, you're not going to get it done anyway, so just gotta accept it. And in a lot of cases, you can get away with a lot of things. Like if the animation is slightly off sometimes or whatever, you can often get away if you got proper editing skills. Like right here. Even though I'm not that happy with how he fell. Like, he's kind of going on the side, which is not really what I wanted. But, there's going to be so much camera shake that, nobody's going to notice. Oh, hello there, Half Productions. Yes, indeed, it's been a while. A very long while. Let's see. Hopefully I'll not accidentally move some of the guys laying here in the background. Alright, there we go. Come on, let me. Just moving his head hurts my fingers, bro. It's crazy. But oh well. Gotta go through blood, sweat, and tears to finish this video. And in the end, it will all be worth it, of course. It's not. Okay, there we go. Luckily this is a very easy scene. And he is moving his blasters upwards. I don't really want that, but I guess I don't want to redo this shot, so I'm just gonna have to make it look natural at least. Alright, just move the lamp a bit. It's always fun when you accidentally bump into your lamp and then the entire lighting in your scene is ruined and you have to redo the entire scene because you can't get the lamp in the right position for some reason. That's happened to me quite a few times. It's like I'll be in like the last like 3 frames and then suddenly I'll bump into the camera or the lamp and the entire scene is just ruined. Like that is just so annoying when that happens. Okay, his helmet is... There we go. Let's have some more blaster fire in the background. Yeah, bro, it's so annoying, like, when it happens. Maybe we should start applying a sticky tack on the entire lamp. Cover the camera so that it doesn't move. Drill it on your table. That would work, but not very practical in the long run. Of course, the visors, when you have a character like a clone trooper or this guy, and he's got this like these visor thingies on their head, and then you accidentally move it up and down, that's also a thing. Luckily I notice it every time, so I always do my best to keep it at the same level, but sometimes it's you don't notice it, and then you'll see, like, you'll have a character moving, and then you'll see his visor just going up and down. I constantly see that on other people's stop motion. Like weapons and all the equipment just moving uncontrollably. Don't look that good. But anyways, I think I should be finished with this animation probably next week, to be honest. I mean, I have I'm working this entire weekend, then I'm working Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I got like 4 days off, so maybe I'll be able to finish it then next week. I'll try to have a live stream if that's optimal. So it's definitely gonna come out in the middle of October. Like, this is like the final scenes, you know, as you know, the live stream title says. Let's have one more. I'm just gonna copy and paste. It is indeed cool, yes. Yeah, I'm kind of hyped as well. Kind of excited to see how it turns out, you know. Because a lot of the things I'm doing here I've never done before. Like, just the sheer scale of it. I've done a lot of green screen, but like, not with, you know, this setting. Like Star Destroyers in the rainy clouds. Like doing a whole bombardment on a rebel base. That's not something I did in Battle of Coruscant. Hello, little kid. Nice to see you. Okay, I think this scene is should be good. Yeah. Okay, now we can move over to the sun here. So now I'm just gonna move the entire set here. Well, this animation will be for my rough estimations, my rough calculations. It's probably gonna be like 7 minutes, because I'm pretty sure I have like 7. I'll end up having like maybe up to 8,000, or not maybe 8, probably like 7,000 frames, and then I'll have some scenes that I will fully make in DaVinci, like some of the aerial scenes that won't really be like pure. That's not pure stop motion, but a mix between stop motion and me just moving it in DaVinci. So yeah, 7 minutes, maybe longer. We'll see. It would be nice to have 8 minutes because then I'll earn more money on YouTube. But then also, like, I've noticed this thing, like, if your video is like generally like longer than other people like in your niche, YouTube will like automatically like promote that video, because the longer the video is, the more ads they can have, and that's why YouTube will then push the video. I guess that's why the Battle of Coruscant got so many views, because it was a pretty decent thumbnail, and it was also like 21 minutes long, so that's I assume that's why. Alright, let's I kind of forget how I set all this up. Every time I have to go back like a few shots to see how I did all these. Let's see. Let's go back there. This is okay. Every time I forget like how I set this all up. Let's see, okay, that's how it looks like. He was standing it just like that. Trying to make him stand properly, it's always a bit tricky. And now all his teammates in this scene are technically dead, so let's see, how did I? That's where it is. This guy is supposed to be laying dead on the floor right next to him. See if I can. I can't really that's better. Trying to adjust the webcam as well here. Alright, man, I'll see your brick motion. Have a nice one. Alright, so he's going to stand just like that. See if I can. There we go. If I don't place the wires for the camera correctly, it's gonna start moving the camera, which is not very fun. Don't really want that. We need another guy who should be laying dead on the floor. Who should that be? Yeah, the Qui-Gon Jinn looking guy. Kind of funny how I haven't actually done, like, live streamed any animation with Fordo, and this is the Fordo series. That is wild. Is it good enough? Maybe. Yeah, almost. Let's get real close here. Oh, that's too close. Way too close. And that is perfect. Alright, so this scene is gonna be quite zoomed in, probably like this. I wish I could replace his head because it's kind of looking rough, the print. I don't even know where he came from, like Lord of the Rings, I think. I think both of these guys, this guy and his son here. I think that, I'm pretty sure they're both from Lord of the Rings. Or The Hobbit or whatever. Anyway. Actually, one of these guys here should be alive still. This guy shoot here in the background. Just little lights. Yeah, right. It's so bright outside, and I don't have anything that to like fully cover the sun from the outside. I wish I could like zoom in more. I need to buy a micro lens. Costs like $500, but I guess it would be worth it. Or I could use a magnifying glass. I still haven't tried that yet. I might have to. Right, with this scene, you can slightly move slightly forward. And then he's gonna look over to Fordo. Just gonna slightly move his blaster just a tiny bit down, and let's see if I can get it right here. Okay. If I imagine that it's already zoomed in. Yeah, it's good. It's been going surprisingly smooth, this live stream, compared to other live streams I've had in the past. Hello there, Unstoppable Lego. Alright, let's move it one more, just 8. Okay, that's way too much, hang on. Oh, he's not standing. Okay, he's moving way too far down. It's really not that easy with these like micro movements. Let's see. Okay, he's going down, that's not... Okay. Now, of course, like the second I say it's going so well, it's it starts like not going so well. Wait. Oh my days. Okay, it's good. It's good. Yeah, that's totally fine here. I'm not sure if I want to do another frame here, because typically when I try and do like one more frame, it ends up like ruining everything. Like I already kind of did here. Actually, I have to. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with this. Can I move it like 0.01 millimeter? Yeah, okay, that's good. It's not that easy moving like with like the tiny movement. It really isn't that easy. Actually, hang on, let me. Hey, what's up, Jim Jam? Nice to see you here in the stream. Only got like I think I have like 500 frames left of this stop motion, and then I will be finished. Okay, I think this scene is good enough now. Just do one more. Or actually, I was just about to move the camera, but then I realized the scene is not done. Because he is going to look at Fordo. And Fordo is going to be like, what's that kid doing? It's really annoying doing those tiny movements when, you know, they don't have any helmets on. Because, you know, their hair will, like, not follow the head sometimes. I find that mildly frustrating. Okay, what in the world? Come on. Okay, it should be not too bad. I mean, he's moving his body a bit much here, but I really wonder how some people, you know, they have like completely smooth and flawless animation. I want to know their secrets to like how to every single time have like the smoothest animation. Because like movements like these tiny movements, they're really hard to do. I guess using a lot of sticky tech works in some cases. But yeah, scene is still looking good here. There is no problems. I should have put some sticky tack on this Duros trooper in the background, because if I move him, then it's over. Or not really, honestly, because it's going to be zoomed in like this. Or actually, you're going to see his backpack, so it's kind of cooked. Come on, I don't want to move his hair. Hair is not following. Let's make this guy shoot one more time in the background. And this guy right here, he's gonna do something very stupid. He's gonna look at Fordo and be like, yeah, I can take that guy. But naturally that's not going to work that well. And again, his hair is not following. Come on. Get your ginger hair moving, bro. By the way, I just ordered some stuff on Clone Army Customs. I ordered another Captain Fordo Clone Army Customs, so now I have all three versions. I'll have the Imperial Fordo, Phase 1 and Phase 2 Fordo, and a Shadow Fordo as well. Maybe I should make a stop motion where Fordo becomes a stealth / shadow trooper. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, that's some not very good movement right there. Holy. Hello there, CZ Trooper. How are we doing on this fine evening / Morning. Hey, nice. Yeah, you should totally get those Fordos. I personally am not the biggest fan of their like phase 1 helmets. I feel like they're a little bit too big, like in my opinion. But like the phase 2 clones, whoa, they're so good. Still haven't figured out like what should be like the Order 66 scene with Fordo. I know some guy already made a really cool stop motion with Order 66 and Fordo. But then again, it's not canon, so I can still do what I want. Like what planet should it be on? What legion? Because I really want to make like an Order 66 with Fordo. Just not sure exactly where. Red Mill. Never heard of the website. I want to check it out later. Thank you for tip. Appreciate it. So like I've mainly been buying, you know, figs from American Brick Store and Clone Army Customs. Like American Brick Store is a little bit sketchy. Like they have like a mix between like their own actual like custom, like their own exclusive figs, and then they have a couple of like resales that looks kind of goofy. But luckily their like clones are usually very good. And they do actually ship internationally. You know, I live in Norway and they are based in the US. Takes like 3 weeks to get them though. Yeah, I haven't bought anything from my grandpa, but I have seen they had some cool stuff. I mean, I was gonna buy something from there, but then they were like sold out. I was gonna buy some like Stormtrooper helmets, but they were all sold out as usual. I'm really trying to find a lot of the 2015, 2014 Stormtroopers, because you know that's my favorite. Their helmet is perfect, way better than the modern ones. Because that's the one I'm gonna use in this Fordo series. Oh yeah, Joe Nectos. Yeah, I forgot about those. I've been on the website. They got some cool stuff as well. It's been a while since I checked out most of those websites, but like as long as they deliver and they have some, at least some fakes that kind of stand out from the others, then it's obviously worth it. Wait, do they have like custom droids? Like movable ones that can, you know, move their arms and stuff? I know Clone Army Customs got that. And they are very nice. Okay, he should move his head more. know, maybe I should start doing reviews of all the custom things I buy. Because I've been buying a lot recently. You know, I got all the mud troopers, which I love, got them all from American Brick Store. I think they have the exact same mud troopers on other websites as well, but doesn't matter, they're still pretty cool. I feel like some people, they either like really hate like custom figs or they just love them. 'Cause I know there were some people who really hate custom figs. I have a friend who really don't like them. His hair gotta follow again, come on. There we go. Is he moving a bit slow here? Kinda feel like he is. Might delete some frames here. Hello there, Maverick. How are we doing? It's been like a whole month. No, when was the last time I live streamed? It's almost 2 months ago, I think. I didn't exactly keep my promise. I said earlier this year is that, oh, I'm gonna live stream once every week. Yeah, that didn't happen. Is that a Battlefront soundtrack in the background? I think it is. No, that's Scarif. Oh, Endor. Anyway, let's continue here. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot the move. This guy in the background. He shoots there, and then he goes down one. It doesn't matter. That part is not even gonna be in the scene, so it doesn't matter. Or actually, you're gonna see it there. Then again, I'm gonna have camera movement, so it's not gonna matter. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad in the background. Alright, now, finally, this will be the first time I animate Fordo in one of my Fordo series animation live streams. Like every other time I've live streamed the Fordo series, I haven't even animated Fordo. That's not very cool. sure how many scenes I'm gonna do before I end the stream. I'll definitely do this, and then maybe one more. Because again, I do have work tomorrow, so. Of course, Fordo's got these. He's got sticky tack on his arms. These arms in particular were a bit loose, which is really unfortunate. Don't really like having visible blue tack or sticky tack or whatever on one of your main characters. Okay, there we go. Yeah, bro, in this series, bro, I got Fordo doing all kinds of crazy stuff. He's out there like stabbing people with spears and everything. Okay, the stick attack is still visible. There we go. Let's see. Are we good now? Yeah. I'd say so. And then we got just a tiny bit of green screen you can see back there. Let's there we go. Get rid of that. The scene is not too dark, is it? I feel like... just me. Anyway, I think it's looking good now. I wanna... yeah, fix the focus here, obviously. Yeah, I might have to move him a tiny bit back. It's kind of getting warm, quite warm in my room. Okay, I can move it like 1 more millimeter, or maybe a bit more. Let's see. There. Okay. It's nice, perfect. It's now fully focused. Let me just move it. 1. There we go. That should be good. What are we saying? The music is going crazy in the background. Now, there has been one issue with some of the custom fakes I've got. It seems like on some of the Rebel Troopers I've got, print is not like it seems to fall off somewhat easily. You can kind kind of see that here. It's kind of missing. I barely scratched it and it just went off. So you gotta be careful with some custom figs. Gotta make sure that the print can actually handle it. Handle some stop motion. Actually, I wanna draw more here. Because, you know, this door did in fact blow up, so naturally the pillars will be damaged. Okay, now it should be perfect. I think I'll get the trailer out for this in hopefully in 2 weeks from now. I really want to get the trailer out, but I'm gonna finish the entire animation before I start doing that. Like the actual official trailer. Because back when I made the teaser trailer, I haven't even finished half the animation back then. And some of the scenes from there is literally from, you know, the second episode. Let's have this guy fire first. There's a bit of camera movement there, but doesn't matter. Like the wire for the webcam is not long enough here. So I would really like to have it like here, but I can't. Oh well. It is what it is. Hey, hello there, Cantina Studios. Alright, the scenes are looking good so far. You know, some live streams I'll barely make one scene, and then other streams I'll be able to make like multiple. And in this case, things are going very well. This is the third scene that we are making in just 1 hour. Thanks, man. It is indeed fire. Okay, his arm is clearly not strong enough here. That might be a problem. It's so annoying when you have to add like blue tech inside of, you know, their arms. I find that to be rather frustrating. Like a lot of things in the realm of stop motion. But it's alright, you know. It doesn't matter what your hobby is or what profession you're in, what job you have. There is nothing, like, you know, there's always going to be difficulties. As much as I love animating, there's always some things that I absolutely hate. But that's how it is, we just gotta accept that. Oh wait, I forgot. His arm has been like slowly going down, so it was just... Come on, Fordo, you can do it, you're not that old. Fordo's getting old, that's why. Because this scene right here, this episode takes place in like 16 BY. Hey, thank you for the $20, Cantina. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. I think that's the highest amount someone has ever donated. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. You know, this is not exactly the cheapest hobby, so it's nice to get a little bit of donations here and there. Hello there, Max. How we doing? Hello there, Nolan and Jordy. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's try and make this scene like no. Let's try and get this scene done quickly, and then we'll see how many scenes we'll be able to make. I think this will be a new record for how many scenes or many shots we can make in one stream. I think the record is like 2. Oh, you make... I don't see a lot of people making like stop motion with like action figures. That's actually pretty cool. Like I respect that. Like Transformers and, you know, Clone Wars action figures, like that's... I probably can't do that well, or maybe I could, but I can imagine that's quite difficult. So, I respect that, bro. I respect that. Let's see here. Alright, looking good so far. I do actually have some good news, and that is that I will be working less. So I only work like 2 days a week instead of 3 to 4 days a week. So I'll have basically twice as much time to make stop motions now from like after October. So, and then maybe if I earn enough money from YouTube, I'll be able to you know, have this as sort of like an income that I can live on somewhat. But it's really hard, you know, being a Lego Star Wars stop motion creator, doing that as a living. That requires a lot of effort. It's kind of unfortunate that you know, these type of videos aren't that popular. I mean, I have considered making like you know, historical stop motion, you know, World War One, World War Two, because they would get way more views, obviously. You know, we got JD Bricks, absolute goat, and he, you know, he's doing that for a living, which I'm kind of jealous of. That's interesting story, Max. Such wait, are there even any comics or anything that shows? I mean, I know like, you know, Count Dooku and everything. Kind of, I don't know. I don't know the full story of the Star Adventures. I know Count Dooku made her his apprentice, but it's pretty cool. Right, let's continue here. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but I have made like a membership page. I'm not really sure what to do with it, like honestly. I mean, for those who do get like become members, they get like a couple of stickers. I made some like custom ones, but I'm not really sure like what else to do, because it's not like I can constantly make like, you know, exclusive content every time. I mean, obviously I can make behind the scenes and stuff, but I'm not sure what else. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to have members, or if I should just go for like sponsorship. Like if I somehow am able to do this as a living, it will be one of those two options, even going full on with the membership or having sponsors. Yeah, this will be a good stuff. It is one of my favorite stop motions. I think it's, in my opinion, even slightly better than Battle of Coruscant in some aspect. But yeah, like World War II, you're right, Maverick. And I think I could pull it off. I just need the figs. And I would really like to make some like Battle of Norway, because, you know, that's my country. And Norway has quite an interesting history in World War II, so. But I can't find any like Norwegian Lego soldiers. I'll have to make it myself. Okay, is the Fordo moving a bit much here? Oh, I see. He's moving. It's going downwards. That. Come on. Yeah, and I feel like when it comes to like World War II, it's like, you know, there are so many battles you can make, but then again, most of like the most famous battles, you know, Battle of Berlin, D-Day, you know, Battle of Waterloo, and some World War One battles, like, they've already been done, you know. But then again, but you never know. Like, if you got a good thumbnail, good animation, then you should get some decent views on that either way, so shouldn't be an issue. Okay, I'm not getting this right, hang on. Okay, let's just see here. Okay, it's not too bad. I overreacted. It's like I always say, don't judge your stop motion by the first frames, like, or don't judge your shots, don't judge your scenes by the first frames, because sometimes it will look kind of goofy in the first frames, but then once you finish it, it's like, oh, actually looks good. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna try, like, maybe once I'm done with the Fordo, like the first episode, if I have time, because obviously the Fordo series is my priority, obviously, but maybe on the side I could do some sort of World War II stuff on the side, or World War One. I'll see. Obviously World War II got, you know, the most lore, like most content, I guess you could say. You know, World War II, it's actually the entire world instead of pretty much just Europe. The only reason why it's called World War One, like, the only reason why it's a world war is because the United States decided to hop in, and because I think Japan actually took over an island, a German-controlled colony in Asia. So technically, World War One happened in Asia as well, but the Japanese invasion of some German island, which is an interesting history. Shoot one more time. Just need to find some good websites for like soldiers. I know United. Wait, was it called United Bricks? Is that the website with a lot of World War II stuff? I think so. I know there are a couple of websites that got some really good custom figs. I know Brickmania. I mean, they're kind of expensive, but I mean, they got good quality. There's a lot to choose from, which is good. And I feel like now that I have a lot of experience with like making proper like weather, like snow and rain, because I really love making animations with like natural elements like snow and rain and all that, and mud. So if I can combine, so if I can use that like World War One, World War Two battle, and then it's like pouring down rain, it's wet and muddy, and you know, got that proper like realistic feel to it. Yeah, United Breaks, that's what I thought. Oh, LCM, okay, okay. That's what, yeah, I think he mentioned it, that's what he used. I mean, they're the ones who seem like, they seem to have like the biggest, you know, selection from what I've seen at least. Let's see, should Fordo perhaps move a little bit further? gonna make this scene, and then I'm gonna get some water and get kind of thirsty here from all the yapping. All right. You know, sometimes when the red light is too strong, it kind of turns like yellow. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, like if I want to buy like 20 Germans, 20 British, another, I guess more accurately, I would then need maybe like 50 Soviet soldiers. Yeah, I mean, I can afford it. Like, I can just about afford it if I don't buy any other Lego, then I could do that. But I mean, I probably won't need that many, because you know, like having only like 10 soldiers, you know, if you have like 10 soldiers in one scene, it looks like you have like a whole army anyway. So, and then of course, if you got the same like editing skills as I do, you can just in some scenes like copy and paste the soldiers, so it looks like it's like twice as many. I did that in Battle of Coruscant because I only had like 30 like clones, but then I made it look like I had 100. But I like, if I can actually like earn some ad revenue from those historical stop motions, then it's completely worth it. It's just an investment. That's what I always think when I still buy Lego, and that's what I tell my mom when she's like, "Oh, why do you buy so much Lego?" I need it. It's for my stop motion. It's for my business. Yeah, I guess you can find in some on eBay as well. I guess you can find it from cheaper sometimes. But I don't really trust everyone on eBay though. But yeah, that's one option at least. Okay, I must not forget to move this guy here. How many frames should I do here? 12 bucks per minifig? Is it really that expensive? I thought it was like 5, but I guess I mean, on American Brick Store, like their Star Wars figs are like 4 or 5 bucks. So, but 12. I mean, I guess it's fair. I mean, they seem to be good quality. I wonder how much like LCM, like how much he actually uses. I'm not sure if he has said it, like how much money he spends on, because he got a lot of like historical soldiers and everything. But then again, he actually does that for a living, so I'm guessing he probably gets some discounts as well. So. See. Okay, it starts on frame number 6, so technically, maybe 1 minute, no, 1 second is enough here. Yeah, I guess AliExpress is also a pretty cheap website, especially weapons. Like a friend of mine, he got a lot of weapons from AliExpress. I feel like weapons in general are quite easy to find because, you know, it doesn't matter, you know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's way easier to find like good weapons than to find good figs. You know, it's so easy to like mess up a fig compared to like a gun. Like when you have a gun, you just make a gun and that's the gun. You know? Either it's too big or it's too small. That's the only issues with those. But with figs, you know, they have like, you know, that's the annoying thing with like custom figs. You know, they have the best body print, best arm printing and everything, but their face will be like completely cooked. Sometimes it's like nothing in between. Like I bought like a custom Anakin, like Clone Wars Anakin fig, and I had to swap out his face with the actual Lego one because it was just, his face was way too high up. It was like Anakin had like a massive double chin, bro. And that's not really accurate. That is not accurate. Right, let's see here. Yeah, like sometimes it's like you kind of have to wonder, like sometimes, like how do they get away with the faces or like some like random misprinting? Like how do they, like you can clearly see on the pictures of the face they got, and it's like the most horrendous misprint ever, and it's like, how do you actually expect people to buy that when like you got like Director Krennic and his eyes are all the way up in his hairline. That's not really good. We got a whole army for 10 bucks? Really? Like how many? Like 10, 15? I mean, if they're good, like if they're good quality, if they don't break apart, then that's cool. That's great. That is crazy. 10 bucks. Well, that's nice. Like if you can find like a bunch of stuff and it's like for really cheap and it's actually good quality, then it's absolute peak, bro. Then you just gotta go for it. Star Toys, huh? Yeah, I guess if they do use real, actual like Lego figs, of course it's gonna cost more because for them it actually costs way more to get. The actual Lego fig is way more expensive than making their own. But usually they tend to look way better. 24. 24 soldiers. That's insane, bro. That is genuinely insane. Didn't know it was possible to get that many. But now I know. Maybe I'll try to check on AliExpress. See if there's any any armies on sale. Oh, it's 20 per fig for these Star Toys. That's crazy. Like 20? I guess it depends on the fig, but that's still quite a lot. Oh no, I moved this other... No, that is not good. Okay, we're good. We are good. Oh, come on, dang it. Now his arm is gonna... Come on, bro. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no way you're getting 24 figs for like when it's not on sale. That would be genuinely insane if you like without a sale get 20 figs for $10, 24 figs. Yeah, I feel like guns, you know, those are just so easy to buy. Spending like $5 on 2 really nice assault rifles or whatever, it's not a big deal. That's what I do with like Clone Army Customs. I mostly buy guns, and then I buy mostly figs from American Brick Store. Cause ain't no way I'm paying like $100 for four Wolfpack figs, you know. I think like one Clone Trooper on Clone Army Custom is like, I don't know how much, like 27, like without any accessories. And with all the accessories it's like 32, 33. Yeah, I guess the shipping can be kind of brutal. I know there's this website called Jay's Little Things where, you know, they have a lot of nice figs and a lot of vehicles and everything, but their shipping like international is like $50. I was gonna buy a couple of figs. I was gonna buy an order like some figs and like some tank, and they cost like $50, but then the shipping was also $50, so I have to pay like double the amount. Yeah, like depends on where it is, where you live, obviously. Like if it's, you know, based in the States and you live in Europe, then it can be different. And of course, if you do live in the States, but you know, maybe it's from China, then it can be, you know, with tariffs and all that, it can be kind of tricky. Yeah, like 50 bucks for, for shipping. Like, really? Like American Brick Store, they have like less than half of that, and they are also based in the same, like in the U.S. like Jay's little thing. So I don't know why. They probably use a different service, or they're just really greedy. Thanks, man. It is in fact looking really smooth so far. Can't think. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm done with this scene now, actually. Let's see, gotta, of course, move the background here. But before I start shooting, I will go and get some more water. Don't want to end up drinking a lot of water right before bed, because that can be troublesome. Yeah, I guess some websites got like special, like premium, prime, whatever, with free shipping. Which is always nice. Like the shipping is for a lot of people, it can be like what makes them buy something or not buy it. Right, I'm gonna quickly go down and get some water, and in the meantime I will just play the video. There you go. Let's see if I can get back up. It's gonna take 1 minute. 1 minute. Kill Maverick left. Oh well. See you, Maverick. You're still there. Anyway. Let's continue here. This lovely scene. Okay, so now he's going to shoot Fordo. He's gonna miss, of course, because Fordo has plot armor and he cannot die. That's how we do things around here. Okay, let's adjust the camera. Yeah, I mean, he gotta have some plot armor, you know. I mean, you know, he gotta be able to, you know, stand still in the open in a few shots without getting killed instantly. I feel like everyone else does that with their main characters anyway, so it's kind of funny. You know, you watch stop motions and it's like every time, I mean, even in Clone Wars and like every media, you know, you'll have the main character standing in the middle of, you know, fire, and everyone around them will get shot except them, even though they're the most important and the enemy wants to kill them the most, but somehow the shots just land on everyone except the main character. But I am trying my best to, you know, actually make it look like Fordo has some skill. You know, it is Captain Fordo we're talking about. And in this series, like the lore in this series, like I'm just gonna say that he upgraded his armor. He has slightly stronger armor, so he can take a few more shots. He has, because you know, this is like 4 or 5 years into the Imperial era, so obviously he has, you know, enough respect. You know, people like the Empire respect him enough that they would obviously give him the best armor possible, I would assume. Even though Palpatine don't really trust the clones. Yeah, it's like, you got the great base plate, you got some, like, maybe some crates here and there for cover, you know, you got the classical base, like, separatist base look, you know, gray floor, gray background, some random stuff there to make it look slightly more, you know, some furniture, and then you'll have the character just standing completely still. Like, at least I'm trying to make it look like Fordo is actually avoiding the shots. Like, yeah, if we go over here, for example, like you can clearly see he's actually trying to avoid the shots instead of the shots just randomly missing. You know, because that's skill, it's reaction, superior animation. But yeah, afraid, like I'm not hating on those people, you know. I get it. Stop motion is just so time consuming. anyway, so can't really blame them for going the kind of, I guess you could say, lazy path. You know, I still do that sometimes, like somewhat. You know, maybe I should do like I should do reaction videos, and then I'll give feedback to people what they can improve on in their stop motion. I could have live streams where I'll just watch random stop motions and I'll rate them. Maybe I should do a Lego Star Wars YouTuber ranking. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to cause any beef. I don't think I have a beef with anyone right now. I think alright, well, what are you making? What are you creating? How long have you been working? Since it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Because sometimes it can take like 2 weeks to make you know, stop motion that long, or more than that, really. Like, it's taken me, wait, how many days? Okay, so this entire fighting sequence have taken me 5 days of active animation, like animating. 5 days, yeah. Because I started the fight scene on Saturday, and then worked on Sunday, went to work Monday, and I animated the past 3 days now. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I hope I am, at least. I hope people can somewhat agree that, you know, I'm not at the bottom, at least for most people. Are there even anyone who has done that, who has ranked me? I wonder if there is, like, if there's any like YouTuber that has reacted to my videos or mentioned me, or that would be interesting. I did see some guy make a ranking, but it was like every other, like, semi-famous Lego YouTuber, like Lego Star Wars stop motion YouTuber. Everyone except me. We had Jim Jam, like Stormtrooper Productions, everyone, but not me. Even though I had way more subs than most of them. But I guess, you know, they just forgot. I'm not that active. I don't like comments on every video or anything. I do watch a lot of stop motion. I do like a lot of them. Like, there's a lot of people who I'm subscribed to, you know. Thank you, man. Oh, 1 month, huh? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think it took me 1 month to make one of the minutes here, but that was, you know, I was away. I was literally on holiday. It's not even in my country. But yeah, I mean, life's busy, you know. Like, if you have a busy life, like, this is probably like the worst career you can go for. Career or like hobby. Having a stop motion hobby is really hard. If you're working 8 hours every day, or you got school or whatever. But I feel like, you know, I gotta be honest, like, the biggest, like, demotivating factor is just the fact that, you know, it's just not that popular. Like, we all us animators, we spend so many hours making these stop motions. It takes us, like, in some cases it can take even up to a year, you know, and they'll get like 5,000 views, and it's like, okay. Yeah, so I can kind of understand why some people have moved over to like 3D animation, which, to be honest, I'm not really that big of a fan of, like Lego 3D animation. I just prefer the vibe of proper stop motion way more. And, you know, it feels more worth to watch, you know, because you know that this guy's put in a lot of work and it's really hard to make this long stop motion. And, you know, making a 3D animation, it's not that hard. I mean, I guess it's time consuming, but it's not that hard, like, honestly. Because, you know, if you, for example, forget to move like a character, move something, some object in the background, you know, you can just go back and fix it. You can't really do that here with stop motion. Yo, Stormtrooper, what's up, man? This has actually been one of the more successful live streams. I've already made 3 whole scenes. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Usually I only make like 1 scene. Sometimes I won't even be able to finish the scene at all. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's a completely different story with 3D animation. You gotta be very technical, like you gotta be good with PC, and I'm not a computer scientist. So, I mean, I've tried Blender, but I just watched so many tutorials, but I just don't understand it. Like the most difficult part for me was like exporting. I did not understand how to export at all, so I just gave up. So I think if I'm gonna have like some 3D shots that I might need, I'll just pay someone to do it, honestly. Or I'll just use AI. I mean, AI is getting more and better, so I just have like an AI and it can generate like a background for me. Yeah, thanks, man. It's one hell of an achievement. Yeah, like I did make. I was really want to have this like big turbo tank scene with like multiple turbo tanks driving, and I wanted to like animate the wheels and have like basically make like a mix between like stop motion and Blender, but it just didn't work at all. I figured out how to animate in Blender, but I don't know how to like do anything else. But this guy, he's about to make a fatal mistake. He's gonna attack Fordo. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess it depends on the animation. Like, I was able to make some animation. It was like literally just the wheels moving, wheels spinning, and that was it. Yeah, I guess I can understand why character animation is kind of difficult. Awesome, this scene is going well so far. Oh, you do actually use DaVinci. Oh, you both do. That's nice. That means that when I make a tutorial, it's actually gonna help you guys as well. I feel like there aren't really any other editing software that is, you know, is as good as DaVinci. I mean, we had HitFilm, but I can't use that anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm glad my tutorials have helped so many of you guys. Really happy about that. Screen flow. Like, is that like, do you find the sound effects or do you like add the sound effects for your videos on there? Yeah, repeat film, miss it. Because, you know, DaVinci doesn't have built-in lightning effects, built-in snow effects, built-in rain, and it doesn't have like light flares. You have to like buy extensions for like $50. I would pay a lot of money to get the same effects. It's really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I'm making an impact. You know, like the best feeling is, you know, watching another creator like have some like effects or whatever that I taught them to make because of my tutorial. Oh no, wait, oh, dang it. Move the guy in the back, but oh well. Well. So you do add the sound effects. Interesting. I mean, I just do everything on DaVinci. DaVinci does actually have quite a good like a sound features. You can like, I can make like a I can make slow down reverb with the music. Let's see. I have been streaming for 2 hours now. It's crazy. Like this stream isn't even half as long as some of the live streams, and I've made twice as much. It's about being locked in, y'all. Oh yeah, production crate. Yeah, I use that. There are some effects that I don't have. It's kind of I wish they had like a rain in more angles, like 3D rain. I'm not sure if they do have it. I don't remember actually. I haven't checked their 3D stuff. I couldn't find any like rain from like different angles, which is really annoying because I'm gonna have a scene where that would be really useful. Yeah, I mean, I have premium, so even though I have premium, it's like there are some effects that I really wish they had. They just don't have for some reason, which is kind of annoying. Like for example, they have like some muscle flash, some like sci-fi muscle flashes for like every color except red or like blue. It's like, but like that's not the biggest issue because you know I can just change the color on a DaVinci. Yeah, yeah. The rain I use is also premium, so, but I'm not sure. Actually, why don't we just check? I'm gonna go over VFX, go to 3D. Let's actually see this real quick. So they don't really have any like they have rain coming like somewhat towards the screen, but I want to have it the opposite. Because like in hit film, you had like full on 3D rain that you can fully edit, and yeah, they have a planet. That's not very useful. So yeah. I can make money rain. Yeah, I mean, even if you're not on yeah, like premium or not, they overall they do have a lot of good effects. It's just those. I'm just nitpicking, you know. Just kind of what I be doing here. Anyway. Let's continue here. What is this arrow? Where'd that come from? I don't know, whatever. Okay, and now he will... Wait. Alright, I forgot. Yeah, yeah, that's what typical you want to find it, and it's like you'll randomly go on the website, and it's like, oh, that's the effect that I needed all that time ago when I couldn't find it. Yeah, because you realize that that effect would be perfect for your stop motion. I get that feeling. It's brutal. Let's make this shoot. Stop motion is not for the impatient ones. Like I see so many people who've been in my Discord and in my comments and everything. They're like, "Oh, I want to learn how to make stop motion." It's like I give them all these tips and blah blah blah, and they're like, "Oh, cool, thank you." And then it's like they never do anything. It's like they'd be like these TikTok addicted kids that would be like, "Oh, I want to make this 1 hour long stop motion." They don't even get started, bro. It's like people just don't have the attention span and the focus, which is really sad. Like the fact that people are so insanely glued to their screens. I'm glad I grew up on Lego, mostly playing with Lego and being outside instead of getting an iPad. I got my first iPad when I was like 10 years old and I barely used it. And we didn't have TikTok back then, which is good. Back in 2015. Good old days. You know, I don't think, like, I'm not gonna be one of those parents who like give their 5-year-old kid a phone. Like, sure, I mean, I'm gonna give them like an Apple Watch so I can make sure I know where they are, but I'm not gonna give my kids a phone until they're like 12, 13. Yeah, it was almost like technology wasn't that addictive back in the days. Okay, from 2 years ago. Wait, how old are you, may I ask? Because I know some people got their phone really late. I got my proper iPhone when I was like 12. You're too. Sure, buddy. Sure. But yeah, I think my cousins are doing a great job with their kids, not giving them a phone until they're 13. Their kids are 13, so. Oh, you're 15, right? At 13, that's pretty late compared to most other people. I think I've had a phone. I think I've had a phone since 2017. It's 8 years, bro. Time goes by so fast, bro. It's not even funny, bro. Like I'm 20 already. It's like I feel like I'm still 18, but I'm 20. I'm an adult. It's like what? When he was 8? Okay. That's a bit. I mean, I guess it somewhat depends, you know. Luckily it is possible to restrict the phone. You know, only make them able to use the internet certain hours, or, you know, make them unable to play like mobile games after a certain amount of hours. So I guess there are ways around it, but overall I think it's just better for kids to, you know, just be outside, man. Then again, I guess it's kind of boring to be outside when all the other kids are inside with their PlayStation. Like when I got my PlayStation, bro, it wasn't that nice, to be honest. I became addicted. Like I was 13 when I got my first PS4. And I was just started playing every single day. Every single day I would hop on, play like Minecraft, Plants vs Zombies, all that, and yeah. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, how's the scene looking? It's okay. The animation is kind of. It's But luckily, I'm way less addicted to video games these days. I do have a PS5, but I barely use it. I was on it yesterday, but I didn't even play anything. I'll use it just to watch like YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you live in a not so, I guess, kid-friendly area with no kids. Like, when I grew up, it was kind of the same story with me. I mean, there was like some of my classmates. Like, there was like two people in my area that was my age. Everyone else like lived like 10-15 minutes away. But then these days, like now, it's like it's a lot of kids. Like all of my neighbors, everyone around me, it's like a family with kids. It's crazy. It's like once I'm finally an adult, that's when there are like young people in my area. It's like a mix between like old couples and like families with many kids. Yeah, I mean, I guess for some people, making stop motion is really just a better like way of disconnecting. Because a lot of people, they'll escape from reality by playing video games. Like, oh, video games calm me down, but sure, like even like you might be playing video games and you might feel more relaxed, but your brain is not relaxed at all, because you're making like a million decisions every minute. Ooh, stop motion is kind of different, I feel. I mean, obviously, in my case, it's not exactly like super calming when I'm streaming, but which I guess is why I'm not always streaming when I'm animating. I mean, every now and then, even animating it can be a bit stressful, but I guess it depends on what you're making. See here. Yeah, I kind of do that as well. Just watch all these older stop motion is like so fun. Especially like some of the like really old stop motions as well, the ones from like 2010, 2011. giant gray base plates and a bunch of like all the OG Clone Wars sets. These massive animations. Those are really fun to watch as well. Yeah. It's like you either have like perfect session with animation, feeling calm and everything, or you have scenes like you just mentioned, Stormtrooper, with things falling down. But it is what it is, you know. Like I've said, like no hobby or profession or career, like no matter what it is, it's not gonna be perfect. And then again, if you're now, you know, you're stressing now, but then when you're done with that scene, you'll feel so much better. And you'll feel way more calm when you make the next scene. As long as that next scene is calm as well, of course. Okay, he's moving a bit much here. Hold on. Well, a good advice is obviously you really gotta just animate constantly. Like that's really like the biggest, you know, reason why some people succeed and others don't. Because, you know, you have to remember stop motion is such a time consuming thing, and then if you like stop animating for like a month, you can really, it's not exactly gonna be that nice for your progress. And of course, you know, you gotta remember, make the good thumbnails. If you're making Lego Star Wars thumbnails, you know, you really gotta go for, you know, the classic, you know, have a bunch of clones in one shot. I recommend you guys just try to like look at all the different thumbnails of like the most popular Lego videos and trying to see see the patterns, and also just try and watch as many stop motions as you can. Try and notice things, you know. Also there are a couple of videos that will, you know, teach you tips and tricks on how to make stop motions and everything. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Just try and learn as much as possible and take action. And obviously, like if you watch a video and it's showing you how to make, you know, walking cycle, then try and do that walking cycle. Practice a lot, you know. So, you know, you just gotta study people like me, study my thumbnails, study my, you know, animation, watch my stop motion in slow motion. So yeah, you are very welcome. And also, I did actually upload. I'm gonna make more of those, like on the my older channel, like Global Bricks channel. I did upload a video, like a frame by frame walking cycle video that I made on that channel. I'm gonna make more like frame by frame stop motions on that second channel. Yeah, like you actually learn a lot from just watching, you know, actually like being able to see every single frame. You're like, oh, that's what he did. Okay, that's interesting. So he didn't do that, but he did that, you know. You start noticing all these different things. And that's really helped me as well. It's always so refreshing. Like every time I've had like a break from stop motion, it's like I always like try to watch some random stop motions before I actually go ahead and animate, or I'll watch my old stop motions and be like, okay, that's how I did that. Okay. Because, you know, naturally you'll forget, you know, once you don't do it all the time. Yeah, it's the global bricks. Or it's not technically mine, it was like a Buckethead who made it. It was supposed to be like, I mean, I think multiple people have access. I mean, if any of you guys want to join the channel, I can give you the password and everything, and you can upload your own videos on there, as long as it's like Lego related. It could be anything from like time lapses, behind the scenes, or, you know, just full stop motions. It's not exactly the most active channel, and that was again because there were supposed to be many people, but the guy who made it, Bucket, he didn't do anything. I basically carried the channel. Like I got the channel to like 200 subs with like one video. Just for the channel to be dead. None of the other people who were on the channel uploaded anything. Which is really annoying. So yeah, if you want to join, you know, just send me an email or DM me on Discord or whatever. If anyone, I should probably make another announcement about that. I don't think enough people know that they can join it. Gotta be aware for trolls though, you know. There might be someone who be like, oh wait, I wanna join the channel, and then they start spamming non-stop motion videos. It's called Global Bricks. Global Bricks. I think I have on one of my community posts. I didn't mention it. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, I completely forgot which one it was. But it's just a G. It's we don't even have a proper profile pic. I think I'm gonna change that actually. It's just a blue background and a G. 200 something subs. A Star Wars short, like a Star Killer short with 100,000 views. Alright, nice. So I think I'm gonna upload another like frame by frame video with some more advanced movements. Because that way it's gonna be way easier for people to, you know, actually analyze certain scenes. Yeah, like that's why it would be nice to have other people in there as well. I think people, me included, everyone should just spread the word, and those who really want to, they can join. But it did kind of annoy me that 100,000 views that I could have gotten on my own channel. But oh well. Yeah. It was just around the time where, you know, this meme of like, you know, the Lego lore meme. And I just had the perfect scene for that. Oh wait, my screen is turning different color here. I think I might finish off with this scene and the stream. It's getting kind of late. I got work tomorrow, so where's the screen? There we go. Yeah, like anyone, like as long as it's related to, you know, stop motion and Star Wars or whatever, or it doesn't have to be Star Wars, but as long as it's stop motion related, you can upload anything. As long as it's not like spammy, like if you upload like some random video like every single day, it's like okay. Yeah, I think Bucketheads he has made a couple of posts as well, but obviously I'm still carrying. I think, yeah, I'm gonna upload another like frame by frame video and upload it on there, and then I'm gonna post it on my main channel, like a community post, so that people will actually know about it. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I don't even know what he posted. I don't know, a teaser for a project he's never gonna make. Or he's gonna make in like 10 years. No, I'm not hating on it, I'm just pointing it out. He's one of those people who have all these ideas but don't implement always. I don't know about you guys, but it's like in general, like when people say they're gonna do something and then they just don't do anything, it's like it kind of loses a bit of respect, honestly. You know, if you have a friend and he's like, oh, I'm gonna start going to the gym this summer, and then he doesn't do anything, it's like you can't take anything he says serious, you know. I mean, he says it's because of school, and you know, apparently he's not allowed to animate. Like, for him, I don't know, according to his parents, like animating is the same as playing video games. It's like, okay, and then at the same time, I'll see him playing Fortnite. You know. And then he'll make like a couple scenes for like one project that he doesn't finish. But whatever. I mean, I'm not. I don't know everything about his situation, so I can't really. I can't be hating, you know. That's just my perspective. Yeah, just posting a bunch of pics like the freaking script, whatever. It's kind of funny. Alright, the scene is finally complete here. I'm not sure if I have time to make another one. I might have to end it off here. I'm just gonna go through it properly, of course. Yeah, obviously, you know, it's way easier to, you know, be laying in your bed or on the bus or whatever. It's very easy to do than just, you know, come up with all these ideas. I mean, I do it myself. You know, I have so many ideas, bro. Like, you know, I was originally gonna make like you know, Old Republic stop motion, and I was really hyped about that for a while. But then I realized how difficult it would be. Then I was like, you know, I'm just gonna make Fordo series instead, and yeah, I do be like that. Yeah, it's like you can't really be consistent with stop motion if you're like a gamer, like a proper gamer. Like sure, like I'll maybe hop on Minecraft like every now and then if my, you know, if my if my camera battery is like charging and I'm really bored, you know, then maybe I'll hop on Minecraft or something. But that's it, you know. I think I'll play video games like twice a week for like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, it do be like that. It's kind of sad, honestly. You know, just imagine if all those ideas could just turn into a stop motion within the matter of it's just a few weeks. That would be something. That would be awesome. But you know, time is time is the thing that goes by too fast. It's all time, 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 time. Don't have time for this. Don't have time for that. So yeah, I guess like yeah, I kind of you know I'm not able to do stop motion every day either. So I guess you know if you go to school, I guess doing it in the weekend is the most optimal. Yeah, sure, I can voice some Germans with my beautiful German accent. Yeah, but that was actually pretty fun. Actually, getting some German lessons. I went to Google Translate a couple of times just to see if I got, you know, pronunciation right. So yeah, I'd be down for that. I guess I'm not gonna voice Fritz. I think didn't he die in your stop motion? Bro died, tragic death. Anyway, let's see. All right. Okay, let's go through everything I have animated with this today, or in this stream. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to make the next scene tomorrow, because it's getting kind of late. I'm still gonna set up for the next scene though. I'm just gonna go through here. Yeah, rest in peace, Fritz. Rest in peace. Alright, let's just I'm gonna make the scene ready, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I mean, I can go through. I think I'm gonna go through and show you guys the rest of the stop motion if you want. I think after this scene, this sequence here with the fight, there's like this one scene inside the Star Destroyer, like inside the Star Destroyer, and that's it. So I reckon I'll be done animating this entire thing by next week. I mean, I'll be working the entire weekend, but like when I'm done working. But yeah, it's been a successful stream, and that's what matters the most. Okay, so I think this is a good angle for Fordo. Yeah. Obviously I need the background is kind of using this for the background. I don't even know what it is. My mom just gave me this. I don't know if it's cotton or what. I don't even know what the material is. I think it's some sort of cotton. Really, really useful. When I'm too lazy to have a green screen, I just have that. Yeah, it's gonna be great, I hope. There's a lot of editing. There's like whole freaking bombardments. Like aerial bombardments and massive, a lot of effects to say the least. Let's see if I can move it. There we go. In this scene, Fordo is just gonna take a quick turn. He's gonna be like, yo, what is this guy doing? He's gonna see here. Ah, you do have two. Let's see. Yeah, insulation, that's what it's called. I guess. It's nice to have either way. Okay, so this will be for the next scene that I will make. Or wait, I have work tomorrow. I mean, I really wanted to stream this weekend, but I'm working every day. I won't be able to animate for the next 3 days, which is sad. I'm so close to being finished. Another floppy. Well, I mean, Dragon Frame is. I know it's expensive, but it's worth it. Once you have it, you can't go back. Like I could never go back to a stop motion studio. Let's see if I can get some proper shots here. Yeah, I mean, stop motion studios, it's good, but like Dragon Frame is just another level. Like, if you have the money, of course, you know. I don't blame people for using Dragon Frame. It's like 300 something bucks to have it, to get it, you know. Which is crazy, because all you do is make stop motion on it. I mean, Dragon Frame got a bunch of like different features and all that I haven't really dialed that much into. I don't even know, actually. I mean, there's more settings, you know. You can see all these. You can take like test shots. I don't think you can do test shots on stop motion studio, if I remember. And then of course there's like extra, you know, camera settings here, some audio settings over here. Overall it's different. I haven't used it for that many different things. 5 minutes, see you, Nolan. I'm gonna end the stream quite soon anyway, so have a nice one. yeah, it's like it's really a lot of tools that can, help you do the scenes properly, kind of make sure you do everything correctly. Like the only downside is like, as you can see here, like the quality isn't that good as you're like taking the photos. Sometimes they can be slightly difficult to see if you're like slightly moving your figs, like just a tiny bit. It can be hard to see if you actually moved it or not. That's like the only downside. Aren't really any other issues here. Let's see. Yeah, bye Nolan. See you, man. Okay, it should be pretty good now. I mean, I'm gonna have to move it anyway, so I don't think it's necessary to do all that effort, but kind of annoying when they got these random strings or whatever in the way. But yeah, I think let's do what we usually do and go through the entire stop motion. Yeah, I guess most stop motion programs, like, they got that same stuff anyway, so. I mean, as long as you can animate and you can see your previous frames, then that's all that matters. And of course you can, if you're able to, film in proper quality as well. This is some of the action scenes here. Yes, the ATAP. I was originally gonna have many scenes with like the ATSD, but the official Legos like Hoth ATSD just, it's so hard to like it's impossible to like animate the legs and all that, so it was just not really worth it, to be honest. And I figured, why not just have the ATAP? Like, we rarely see that vehicle anyway, so yeah, bro, Fordo, he got that aura, especially with like the rain cape and everything. Just automatically like killing all the rebels. The rebels stand no chance against Captain Fordo. Commander Fordo. In this first episode, he goes by Commander Fordo. He's been promoted, and he will eventually become a general. Yeah, the rebels, they are from American Brick Store, just like the Mud Troopers. I'm just gonna disconnect the camera. The only issue with the rebels is it seems like the print isn't that well like on. Like I don't know if you can see it with the webcam, but it's like I barely scratched like the chest of one of the rebels, and like a chunk of the print just disappeared. What is it? Okay, the rebel is gone. There he is. I don't know if you even can see it, but yeah, it's like You can kind of see it on the side of his torso. It's kind of, you can see like the hole on his chest. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. I mean, I guess that's what happens. But okay, now I can show you actually some of the other parts of the stop motion that I haven't showed you. See if I can find it. I don't think I've. Hang on. Let's see this one. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this part. This is like the first part of the battle. This was in the trailer. I'm basically spoiling everyone. Or everything is, I mean, it's taken out of, I mean, it's not really spoiling that much, to be honest, because you don't really know what's happening anyway. I mean, I'm gonna show half of these scenes in the trailer anyway, so. And it's unfinished. No sound effects. Have some double explosions here, of course. Oh yes, the atmosphere. I'm really trying to get like you know, heavy rain, wet, muddy atmosphere. And by the way, it is not Mimban.
All right, guys. Good luck out there.
Oh, I still had a voice lines. Oh, I always add the voice lines right before I, you know, do these scenes to make sure I animate the lines, animate the scene correctly. And yeah, Fordo is just obliterating everyone. People getting beheaded. I think I might have to put on a warning, honestly, because there's gonna be a lot of blood in here.
Move forward.
That was my line, and that's where this one ends, and then it, you know, ends up in the other scene that you saw. Let's see, Star Destroyer. You've already seen that. Oh yeah, right, I've hidden I hid all the other frames here. Or actually, I don't need to. Before I end the stream, I might as well just show you what I've done on DaVinci. Yeah, I mean, doing Mimban, like doing this atmosphere is it can be really tricky, you know, with the rain and all that. Especially if you have like like blue tack. It does not work well with you know, rain when it's wet. Oh yeah, and as you can see here, I have added some stuff over here. Added the atmosphere, like the background, the green screen, rebel base. It's not finished, of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't brutality, your stop motion. Like, might want to do that, yeah. I mean, any like war related stop motion should have like a warning. Let's get this scene here. This is the whole. Yeah, this is like the beginning of the stop motion. The first scenes, got a little rebel briefing, and then Fordo is arriving. And then the battle starts. I'm gonna have some TIE fighter scenes here. Yeah, and here I've already added a lot of the rain effects on many of the scenes. So, and this one is added. I've edited a couple of scenes there. Yeah, let me just show the last project I have here. Oh, his arm fell off. Damn, bro. Sounds brutal. Yeah, right. Here's a thumbnail for my tutorial. I make my thumbnails in DaVinci, like this. Then I just take a screenshot of this. Anyway, here is some other scenes. Here's the TIE fighter. Wait. Oh yeah, I can make it bigger. Didn't know that. So here we got the TIE fighters, if it's not going to be super laggy. DaVinci tends to be quite laggy sometimes. Trying to make like a shaking animation. Not finished with this, of course. I mean, this scene is finished, but not these other ones here. This one is not finished. But this one is. And yeah, we got a heavy bombardment here. Still kind of laggy with the effects sometimes. Why does it get smaller? So yeah, this is like the shield of the base. So this is, you know, I'm really pushing myself to the limits. You know, I got all these explosions, like the impacts, everything from production crate, of course. All these impacts and everything. So that's a lot of work. Then obviously I'm gonna have to add the background here, some of the other shots. And then there's the Star Destroyer scene. Can I move it? So yeah, that's what I have for now. And yes, it is indeed all worth it. I like how the bombs turned orange because of the green screen. It's supposed to be yellow, but oh well. Yeah, I can't wait to finally upload this. It's it's gonna be great. It is going to be great. But yeah, that will be it for this live stream. So I hope you have enjoyed this little stream so far. Or yeah, and maybe I will maybe I'll live stream next week if I have the time, and unless I really lock in and just finish all the animation like within a few days. I tend to do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll just make insane amount of effort in like 2-3 days. But yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely do some live streams when I'm editing. When I'm actually editing all this, because I think people want to see that as well, instead of you know, just instead of only seeing me animating in Dragon Frame. I think it would be cool to see people to see me, you know, actually animating or like editing on DaVinci. So yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed it. Here we got these, moving all these here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the live stream. And I will see you in the next one, whether that's next week or next month, like who knows. Alright guys, have a nice one. May the force be with y'all. goodbye.